What is up, you guys? It's me again. So I just want to make this video. My previous house was, and by the way, don't mention it. Don't say anything bad about my skull ring. I got it from my parents as a birthday gift. Sorry, just trying to. And my hands are dirty, not dirt, but oxidation from polishing this. So it's sterling silver, but it's there's nothing wrong with it. If God had something wrong with skulls, then why did He create us with skulls? Anyway, so, and it's special to me because my parents got it for me for my birthday. Anyways, my birthday's in November. It's an early birthday present. Sorry. Where was I? Oh, yeah. My previous house was a 2-story townhouse. It was very beautiful, very big in size and very beautiful. This house is a little smaller, and it's not as beautiful as my townhouse layout was. But here's the thing. The devil wants you to dwell on the non-important things, the unimportant stuff. Satan wants us to dwell on things that aren't important, so that we are blinded to seeing the truth of the gift that God has very mercifully gave to us. For example, yes, my townhouse was a little more beautiful. It was bigger because it was 2-story. This is 1-story. It was about 1,200 square feet. This is not quite 800 square feet. But those are materialistic, prideful things. That's what the devil's sin was. Satan's sin was pride. So he wants us to be prideful as well. It's pride when you only think about the things that don't matter. It's when you want something a lot because, you know what I'm saying. He wants us to dwell on the things that are not important, the things that don't matter, so that we can turn our eyes off of the things that do truly matter and off of the truth of the gift that God has mercifully given us. So, it could be a different gift for you. Something like, for example, if you had a bigger house before, but you got evicted just like I did, and you were forced by a court order out of your house, and you got a new one, but you have good memories and everything, and you want to move back, but you can't, and you dwell on those things, just because of good memories, things that don't really matter. Like for me, my previous house was because of how much bigger it was, and it was more beautiful. The layout and everything was more beautiful. I wish I could upload a picture to the comment section of my living room in my previous place. It was beautiful, but that's not what matters. Now, you've probably been waiting for this throughout the whole video now, so I'm going to reveal it to you. What is the thing that truly matters? Well, when the devil wants us to dwell on the things that aren't important, he gets us to, again, take our eyes off of the truth of the gift that God has mercifully given us. What is that gift that God has mercifully given us? Here it is. A new house. It doesn't matter how bigger or how more beautiful the previous house that I was in was. That's not what matters. That's materialistic thing. That's worldly thing. That's fleshly thing. That's pride. That's not what matters. What matters is God has given me a roof over my head again when I should have been homeless. If you don't know what happened, I got a court order to be evicted out of my townhouse because I was under so much stress and pressure. I was out of my mind. I had no idea what I was doing, but I burned my iPhone 5 on my back patio in May of 2021, and it was so super dry and hot outside, and the fire spread, and it burned my back patio down. It was an accident. I meant to burn my phone without even thinking about the consequences that it could have come to. So, yeah. So I can't. Anyways. God has given permission to my family to buy me a whole new house back in August 2021 with a roof over my head. I should be homeless out in the heat, or I should be in jail or prison for arson, even though it was an accident. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't tell the cop that pulls you over, hey, I did not know that I was speeding. I didn't know I was speeding. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't realizing how fast much faster than the speed limit I was actually going. Cop's not gonna, So, yeah. So God has given me a new house. God has given me a roof over my head when I should be homeless. So, I shouldn't dwell on the things of my previous house that are unimportant. Satan wants us to take our eyes off of the things that matter and focus on the things that don't matter in order to bind us in the past and to dwell on it so we can't move on. So, my previous house, of course, it was more beautiful and more bigger, but again, that's not what matters. It doesn't. If you had a 17,000 story mansion and then you get evicted out of it and you move into a 1-story house, the 17,000 story mansion was 1,000,000 square feet, and then you move into a house that's not quite 800 square feet. The thing that matters is you have a roof over your head. Doesn't matter how much bigger or more beautiful it was. What matters is you have a roof over your head. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.